Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40
football. I see
before
a
he's
blitz
taken
when I see
down.
one.
A gain there of 21 yards.
So you don't have someone coming off the edge. You have your DN, and you got
a glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game, and emotions are running high. Someone forgot
I smell a touchdown.
And gave up a bigger one.
I smell a touchdown.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill, 59 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Broadcasting, so y'all can watch the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Foles and the Jags come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They go with Leonard Fournette, 3rd-year back from LSU. And he's going to get 7 out of this.
You would have been
taken down at the 27. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Foles.
Big sack.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Foles and the Jags now have to deal with a 3rd and long after that sack. Now Foles. The open man is short. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. 41 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Foles.
Where's my seat?
And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. Well, one underlying storyline between these two teams is that the Chiefs head coach Andy Reid, he knows a lot about Nick Foles, the Jags QB. He drafted the quarterback when he was calling the shots in Philadelphia and later would sign him to Kansas City as a backup in 2016. But Kansas City, they have won the last 4 in this series, including a 30-14 victory a year ago at the time they got the Chiefs to 5-0 on the young season. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Now a man who really came on late last year, it's Damian Williams. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage just comes through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They'll roll him out right. It's Kelsey on the ground. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage. There's a little chaos back.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 37. A big play there. Mahomes to Watkins. 52 yards. They go play fake. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
It's too fast.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Coverage and it's intercepted. Good positioning and it's picked off.
Hey, let me in here. He's going to come in.
His guys will get the football back. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
No doubt about it when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold
Let's go. Safety, though.
You
take the safety.
The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Ooh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing?
What?
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
So don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Picked.
It'll be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
No, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Well, with Damian Williams, it's notable that the Chiefs didn't make a play to go after a big-time running back in the offseason. The coaching staff said back in May they didn't want running back by committee. They trusted Williams to be their starter. You remember last year he was forced into the starting role the final 3 games of the season due to attrition, and he really excelled, and then he was excellent in the playoffs against the Colts and Patriots. Strong indicator that he was ready to be the bell cow. After 1, it's 9-0. From the 39, Mahomes. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there at 22. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Second down and goal. Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Hey, you want to look at that trade and see if you like it?
Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, do you want to make that trade?
Down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
I said to go all the way down to things to do and go to trade.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I got you, me too.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams sprint plays. We know that, right?
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. The ball comes out.
I sensed it again.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because
it's on the things to do.
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case,
this is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
I'm Detroit. You can hear me? I'm Detroit.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Person in the NFL. What do you expect?
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Again, which you also have to...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. 2nd and 13. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. On first down, he'll drop the throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark, 55 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like
that's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. The extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He's got his tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
They'll set up to throw.
You got less than
Nowhere to escape, and he
throw the
goes
ball
down.
when you first see him.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Looking to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the rookie from UVA, Juan Thornhill. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, but it'll be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
You just don't know what's about to happen. This nigga must not.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
When you go get me.
Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit.
I'm just
Because
getting my
earlier in the
motherfucking
game,
offense
I
right.
think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had played,
Right,
especially
and
the
shit.
second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision. And that is caught by
I got Teddy
Watkins for a
Bridgewater.
cheap touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass as his guys continue
I
to
ain't
put
picking
this
up these
one out
old
of
ass
reach.
people.
And they use that
So it's
height
not
on the
fantasy,
outside to get the score.
It's different, so.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers.
Why
They've
don't-
gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have.
What's your cousin?
Oh, they flip it
Yeah,
to the
don't
kicker.
figure.
He looks like he's
Huh?
going to throw it.
Ooh,
And
hey,
his fake
pass.
extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Partner, that
All right,
type of
just beat it
lead,
to your
and they're going to
cousin.
fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point
Oh.
play instead of
Those
kicking
are
it
my
through the
favorite
post.
halfback.
Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on.
I was
Come on,
into it.
don't do
I
that.
was looking at him anyway, but
Yeah, preserve that
I need
for
to
him.
turn-
I don't want
That's
no
an ancient
cuz.
relic.
Cause he's
Faking
too
it.
old.
I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when he snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
No!
Had it, the
My
stuff she used to
grandmother did the
preserve.
same. It smells
You had to say it
terrible.
too.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior
They gave
team,
you-
that
they
they can
gave you
try
Adrian
these sorts
Peterson?
of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Exactly.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Yeah, they ain't gonna help you, man.
The Foles and the Jags now have to deal with a 3rd and long after that sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Frank Clark, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. And he's going to go down again. Darren Lee and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
We hit that ball.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, lady. Hey, 57 colors.
It's not easy. It's not easy being this league.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Mahomes complete the tight end Kelsey.
And we truck that ball.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
Take my
They
3.
finna be, that's a rain,
Rutgers
boy.
kick
Florida
here
finna
is
act
good.
cool.
So we're at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
That nigga shot out and did WWE and shit.
He's going to float this one deep right side.
What?
This is, oh, my goodness. He pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars get a score closer. And, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here.
Yo,
and
kick
our
it.
score is going to stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone.
You know, can keep playing that goddamn boy.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd
I'm gonna
taken a
fix
knee.
shit,
as
man.
they'll
You don't need to
start
fix
at
something.
the
You got a decent
21-yard
ass team,
line.
man.
What's up? You said what?
you
The
still ain't
Chiefs
gonna make
offense
it.
about set to begin this drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the
we know he
three-point
definitely
kicker.
makes it.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that
First off,
offense,
you finna get your
let's get in the end
ass.
zone this
I
time.
don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bad.
I don't know about that.
And they went the
Right.
wrong way.
Oh, yeah.
Losing
Yeah.
yardage back at the 43-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Flushed out right.
You in my division. You know you definitely ain't finna make that shit.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. You got to be able to understand where you are on the field and then cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Eluding the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Call it my rivalry
Over
team.
30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Come on.
That one complete to Hill.
Come on,
And
man.
he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 30 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
I'm trying to motherfucking get rid of this I'm trying to motherfucking dance for second please.
Here's Foles. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone.
Wow.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Who went it over there?
DJ Chark, the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself. Start with that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He was able to get a hand in.
But you got to think about it. That nigga got Kansas City Chiefs, though.
Foles.
Yeah, he don't got no weak ass team. On top of that, he cold as hell. So it's like cold on top of cold, bro. So
there's no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
For safety shit, for they, he has, but, ass on top of that team.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
That is taken down. A Chiefs sack. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. So they have now gone 4 times, and they have converted no times.
I know we talk about analytics and how it's entered into the game, and there's a good percentage that says, go for it. You actually make a good percentage. In this case, the analytics just went right out the window. 0 for 4. They've got to start looking at things in a different way.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here.
Oh, wow.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Let me turn this broadcast off.